If you're on the fence about whether to upgrade your GoPro Hero 5 to the new Hero 6, here are 15 straight to the point, no nonsense features incorporated into the new camera which could very well help sway your decision. The Hero 5 Black is limited to 30 frames per second, which is a strong feat as it is, especially from something so small and compact, although now with the Hero 6 we have full 4K capture at 60 frames per second, making for smoother, silkier video capture. With the Hero 5, stabilisation is limited to 2.7K. Now with the Hero 6, although you still can't do stabilisation at its highest 4K 60 setting, we at least have full digital stabilisation at 4K 30, and it makes a huge difference over its predecessor. For those slow-mo fans, the new 240 frames per second at 1080p is a significant bump from the previous 720p at 240, providing smooth slow-mo shots at full HD resolutions. This in-house chipset for image processing replaces Ambarella, which GoPro and many others have used for years. This differentiates GoPro from the competition even more, bringing with it various new powerful features. This is probably one of the biggest developments on the camera. It's surprisingly good. More colour and a little less grain. In addition, GoPro have increased long exposure to 10 seconds from the Hero 5's 2 seconds. Like low-light performance, the speed and clarity here is outstanding. Going between light and dark conditions is much quicker and smoother, with more detail in shaded and darker areas. We've already mentioned the Hero 6 can now stabilise in 4K 30, but it also now has 3-axis image correction in all angles, most notably the roll axis in wide shots, which the Hero 5 doesn't have, making for much smoother, almost gimbal-like shots. You can zoom 0 to 100% within the image to a custom framing. This essentially gives you tons of flexibility compared to existing narrow and medium crops. Although this is still digital zoom, so will affect image quality, it's a welcome feature. While previously the Hero 5 had WDR, now we have full HDR image capture. This is actually a 3-image compilation and brings out details and works wonderfully well. This dramatically speeds up downloads for larger files over 5 GHz. GoPro say that this will double speeds, and from my testing that seems perfectly valid. Both 4K 60 and 1080p 240 now use H.265 HEVC file formats, which halves the file space requirement. It does introduce some compatibility issues though, but on the whole works wonderfully well. You can now turn on the camera entirely with your voice. Previously you had to power it on manually. Voice control also seems more refined all round. While not new, it's definitely notable. Mounts, batteries, cases and so on are all identical to the Hero 5 Black, so your collection of mounts and batteries are all usable with the Hero 6. The camera can now detect faces, though it doesn't expose that yet as it's mainly used via GoPro's quick software for processing afterwards. Simply put, it's faster. It responds to commands faster, both in camera mode as well as gallery mode, and makes the camera so much nippier and nicer to use. So, are any of those upgrades enough to make you want the Hero 6, or are you happy with what you currently have? Leave a comment below with your thoughts. Also remember to check out the review of the GoPro Hero 6's closest competitor, the Sony FDR-X3000, which is also a fantastic unit.